Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I wanted to make a video, another fucking video from Tay. Now, if you don't ask, you don't get. That's the topic of this discussion. And I want to backstep a little bit, and then we'll move forward into the reasons why. Now, back in 2022, 2023, I was 23, 24 years old. I was at this predicament in my life where I was ready to pack it all in and go back home and move in with my parents. I was really broke. I was really broken. I was under this predicament that I felt like all my friends were getting ahead of me, and I just spent 3, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years working as a painter and decorator, built my own business, started my business. I did my apprenticeship, and I just felt like I was getting nowhere when all my friends were excelling and they were all getting somewhere in their life. Now, I saw that and I thought, all right, I better go and get a job. I better go start working away. I better go follow what they're doing, right? So I could create this some type of success for myself or whatever, right? Now, when I got to the point of moving out, like I was so broke. Like, my dogs are eating rice bubbles and bread, frozen bread. So I would defrost the bread. I'd put like peanut butter on it or something, like just so it had some flavor for them. Like seriously, like, look, I'm not even fucking joking you. This one's sick as now, has got a chronic disease. Maybe it was the rice bubbles, I don't know, but this was 4 years ago now. It's not funny, but I just wanted to point it out. Look, I asked back in the day myself one question: what the fuck am I doing? I said, who the fuck am I? I said, fuck this. I'm going to go do what these cunts doing. I'm going to go work away. Got this job working away. And me, I'm a dumb cunt, but I'm a smart cunt, right? I'm smart in the aspect that I like to prepare. My boy Mitch told me, he goes, bro, when you do this fucking job, you got to train your forearms. If anyone's seen my fucking forearms, they're fucking big, right? They've always been big. I've always had big forearms, right? Always had strong, thick forearms. But what I did, right, was trained them every fucking day for literally fucking 4 weeks before this job came. So I'd go to the gym and I'd be just doing fucking barbell fucking forearm exercises, everything I fucking could to train these forearms. What I didn't realise was I was putting so much strain and stress on the motherfucking things that I actually created tendonitis in my forearms. So when I started this job, after the 3rd or 4th day, I got tendonitis, which is inflammation. Itis means inflammation. Now, the whole fucking forearm was just fucked. Like, I couldn't even turn the key to go into... So we got the brachyradialis, I'm pretty sure, is the main muscle here. That got tendonitis in it. Now, I couldn't even turn the key into the fucking door. Using the knife and fork, I would hold them like this. My knife and fork, like this, like trying to cut my meat like this. It got that bad towards the end of my 2nd week that I actually took the food from the fucking thing back to my room and just ate it like a fucking dog. That's how fucked my hands were, but I still fucking performed each day. I still did an 800-meter rod pull, which, if any of you know anything about fucking drilling, then you would fucking understand what that is. On my last fucking day, still did it, didn't fucking complain, didn't tell anyone. And then when I got back, I thought to myself, fuck, what the fuck do I do? It got worse, so I got dry needling. I was going through a box of fucking Nurofen a fucking day, right, in this job. And it was, honestly, it was the best thing I ever did, right? Because it created this perspective of going, I'm never complaining about what I did before, ever. So when it comes to my painting now, my business, or how stressed I am, I think back to those days. I think back to wherever the fuck I was. But let's go forward now into the topic where I wanted to discuss it so I don't fucking rant on. Now, I came home. I'm packing up my house. I can't be away from my dogs. I'm thinking to myself, fuck, I've got to move home with my parents if I'm going to keep doing this, working away. And then I had this lightning bolt moment. And my boy Mitch was there at the house. He saw the whole thing. I said to him, I walked outside, he's fucking outside having a cigarette. I come out, lit up a cigarette. I said to him, fuck this, man. I'm never working for any cunt ever again in my fucking life. Across the road, Sue, she wanted her blah painted at her house. I'm just gonna go fucking knock on the door, man. I'm gonna go knock on her door and I'm gonna go see if she still wants that painting done. So I went, hey Sue, do you still need that X whatever done? She's like, yeah, Taylor, I do. If you've got time. I said, yeah, I've got time. I've got a lot of time. And mind you, I'm still, like, I'm on a mattress on the floor at the moment. Everything's in the storage unit. I'm ready to go to my mum's. Like, this is how close I got, right? Anyway, I asked her, the job was $400. I said, hey, look, I'm going to need $200 up front so I could fucking get the materials or the paint, whatever, right? Little does she know I had to paint already, right? I had to paint in the fucking shed. Now, I got this $200. It was a life-changing moment for me because I'm never one to ask for anything. I never asked. I didn't really have a close relationship with my parents at the time. I couldn't keep asking for money. I was like a fully grown man, 24 years old, asking his parents for money. Like, fuck me, man. Like, I had child support to pay. Like, everything was just fucked at this point for me. And then I'm doing my final load to the tip. And Mitch, if you remember this guy came up to me because I'm wearing my work shirts or like a painter shirt, right? So I look like a painter. He comes up, he's like, hey, bro, are you a painter? I said, yeah. He goes, do you reckon you could come quote my house? I need my whole house painted. I thought, fuck me, perfect. I was like, I don't really want to go back to that other job. Maybe this is a fucking sign from God. Maybe this fucking moving out and everything like that and meeting this guy was like a massive fucking sign for me. So anyway, I go there and I go quote the house and I over fucking priced it. I priced it like I would now. Like, you know what I mean? I priced it more than what I thought it was. And he goes, yeah, no worries, when can you start? I said, next week. Like, tomorrow. I could start fucking tomorrow. And I got there and I did the job and I won the job and everything's going great. I'm getting all this momentum. I'm winning all these jobs. And then, boom, lost my license for drink driving and I had to go back and work for someone. And that was that was my old boss, Stevie. And Stevie, if you're watching this, mad respect, because that experience, that time catching the bus, the train for 7 months, that taught me that I was resilient. I could overcome anything. I met a wonderful partner at the time, and you know, like I just had a really good time in my life through that period of losing my license because it taught me who the fuck I was and what I was capable of overcoming. Now, the topic of this discussion is if you don't ask, you don't get. Now, remember when I knocked on that door, if you guys don't knock on the fuck it and ask the questions that you want in your life, whether it's your career, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your family, like if you don't ask the hard questions, you're never going to get the answers. And conflict avoided is conflict multiplied. You guys have to ask these questions. Now, most people don't get what they want out of their lives because they're too afraid to have the hard conversations that are going to get them there. Now, that is the main message of this video. Now, I didn't want to go on a massive rant about my personal stuff because this message is about you. I want to give back and serve because I prayed to fucking God through those moments and I said, God, if you give me some type of fucking help right now, I will give back. That's why I make these videos. So when I get all my mates laugh at me and they go, oh, who are you helping? Fuck you. I do this for people that need it. Today I got a message from one of my boys, Tyson, going, hey man, you inspire me to go to the gym. You inspire me from your videos. That's why I do it, man. Some way I'm going to help someone, and you know what? That means the fucking world to me. But truthfully, if I'm being honest with you, I do this so my daughter knows who I am when she's older. My grandchildren see who I was, right? What I've overcome, what I'm building, what I'm working on. So I document my life and I make these videos, not just for you guys, but for me as well, my family, my future family. You know, for me and my future wife when I'm 50 years old, me and my future wife, we can sit back and watch these funny videos of me when I'm a young little fucking stubborn little fucking prick, you know? But I couldn't go back working for anyone else again. I can't. I'm too not arrogant. I wouldn't say arrogant because I think arrogance is thinking that you know the shit. I'm confident, but you could claim it as arrogance in a way. A lot of people would call me arrogant. It's just because I know my shit and I've been through more shit than you. So if I've been through more shit than you and I know more than you, then that's me confidently approaching it. Arrogance would be, hey, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to pretend that I'm better than you than that. So there's a massive difference. And I'm not saying I'm confident all the time. I'm really insecure about a lot of things, right? So I find it really hard to ask these questions. I find it really hard to have the hard conversations. I'm not saying that I'm the best at it. I'm just saying that if you don't ask, you don't get. And that was a pure example in my life where I had to ask a hard question to get the results, to get the money, so my dogs could eat biscuits, so I could eat, so I could pay my rent. I had to ask a hard question. What hard questions do you guys got to ask? That's up to you to decide. I just wanted to make this video because I think it might fucking resonate. Or it might make you start thinking about what questions you might need to ask.